All right, so let's get started. Test, test, test. Cool. So today, or let's recap. So I'm dropping on my PhD. Want to pursue entrepreneurial interests. Dropping on my PhD in June. My advisor knows. Other people in my team know, and I'm gonna get this going. I'm gonna jump in and just do what I enjoy and figure it out along the way. Figure out how to pay 90,000 in student debt. I got a plan. It may go well or it may go horribly. But first things first, I want to make my journey followable and just sort of have like a stake in the ground. Say this is what I stood for. This is what I these were all my thoughts at this point in time. And then if people start trying to copy me or um, that's a consideration, but that's not the main point. The main point is I want to make everything I'm learning, all of my efforts that I've done referenceable. Like I'm sure people are interested in what does PhD research look like? What does the life of a PhD student look like? Because some people that is what they want to do. It wasn't for me, but I very valid for a lot of people. Let's see, what else am I working on? I'm a MarchToStartup. How am I going to start up? That's something a lot of people are interested in. UX UI design. It means like building mock-ups of websites and applications, as well as doing the customer discovery, understanding what issues, what pain points people have, and from that building a startup. Because some people, they're not even technical, they just see a problem, they can manage a team, they can handle the supply logistics and whatever else a CEO needs to do, and they never have to learn how to code. They never learn how to never have to learn how to engineer. But anyways, my point being, I want to first make this website and just make my journey referenceable, digestible. 2-hour videos, hard to digest. Well, easy to digest, but it just takes a very long time. So in that sense, it's hard to digest. And yeah. So websites, I've been working on them since last time. I have filled out for every area of wellness. So if you're not familiar, area of wellness is essentially how I track my projects. Every single area of wellness can cover every single possible project you can undertake. For example, areas of wellness are emotional wellness, your mental health, environmental wellness. So this I include as like cleaning your home, cleaning your room, getting your house in order before you go out and try to do anything else. And then you want to get to the global level where you're trying to keep Earth as have as minimal a footprint as you can. Then you want to, of course, you need to care about your occupation, your finances. You want to make sure both are in order, that you're content, but that you're also it just depends on your journey. You can either be like me, where you're probably going to spend a lot of your life building a legacy and getting a lot of money, or some people just prefer to lay back and just get by and enjoy life with their family. That's perfectly fine. Now, I do want to have a balance to some extent, but I do want to be at the edge of stuff. Then intellectual, you always need creativity. You always need to learn continuously. So that's important. Physical health. So exercise, diet, sleep. So all of these things are things that I'm tracking. How do you be a well-balanced social person? I'm not like that, so that's a good journey for a lot of people that aren't. How do you become more like that? How do you be more mindful? Maybe religion is something you're interested in, or maybe it's not. But still, I feel like it's a good anchor to have for a lot of people. And then just how do you keep your life? How do you organize your life? So all of these areas of wellness can contain every single possible project that you undertake. And that's how I track my projects. These are my projects in emotional wellness. Currently, I don't have any. In the future, after I work on the ones that I'm working on now, for example, I want to strengthen my mindset. I want to improve my work ethic. I want to improve my self-esteem. And this is a little reason why it means a lot to me. Why exploring and defining masculinity means something to me, because I grew up fatherless, and Mexico, I think, is known for toxic masculinity, like actually toxic masculinity. But then in the US, a lot of people are overusing that. So it's just a lot of like maybe marketing and narratives, and what is actually at the core of this, what is important, what are just social constructs that are relevant to, that can change from culture to culture, but what is actually at the root of that. So that's something I want to understand, and how can I embody the most important aspects for my future kids. So that's important to me. So you can look through all my different areas of wellness. What am I working on now? What am I working on in the future? And filled out each of them, why it's important to me. I'm only sharing stuff that I personally want to take on in life. None of these are, I think this would be like a cool thing to seem cool to get an audience. Like, no, it just, this is what I'm interested in, and this is what's going to be my journey. If some people maybe suggest an idea like this might be irrelevant to you, or this might be of interest, and I'll look into it. But everything here is my own. And then the other thing I added was, for each area of wellness, I added a timeline, because it's important. Context is important. Like if I say I'm dropping out of my PhD, students might, or not students, but like you or other viewers can think, why even go to college? But then you can see my background, entered at NVIDIA. I'm sure that probably at some point is going to give me like a leg up over my competition. Maybe if I apply to like Y Combinator, they're going to see NVIDIA, ex-NVIDIA intern or ex-NVIDIA employee. That's going to give me a leg up over the person that just says high school dropout. Probably going to give me a leg up, unless that kid's very, very smart. He's like on to the next big thing. He's been coding since he was like 13. But yeah. So So what I want to get to today was just make some slight adjustments to the homepage and the layout for the general web page. All the first layer pages. So anything that I can access from here, just from the menu, I want to adjust and probably fix up my code, because right now I've just been adding things without trying to make it like concise and merging everything. So this is what I have right now. You can see homepage, minimal, looks okay. Maybe the color I can change and the font, but for the most part it's okay. And about, I need to make something there. I might get to drawing something today. Portfolio, I don't plan to work on for like another until September probably. Contact, I want to work on that soon. Those are the next few things. And areas of wellness, I'm undecided about this page. It's okay for a first page, but I feel like there's ways to make it look better. So I need to think about this one. This one might take a little bit more time. But then these pages, the areas of wellness, these I think can be updated a little bit. And what I was going for is not too far off from what actually looks okay. So I was looking for like developer blogs, what might be useful to reference. This one, Tanya Raskia, actually looks pretty sleek. Like, that's pretty nice. So what I noticed is, again, I'm not too far off. What I'll have to change is basically font size. I I want to make it a little bit smaller. The other thing is her text is limited to, I think, 700 pixels centered. Mine wraps, or basically takes up like 96% of the width of the screen. And when it's like this, it's easy to read. But when it's like this, I just realized when you're going down a sentence and then you have to find your way all the way back, it's hard to like skim through it because you have to like move your entire head. This one you can move your eyes back and forth quickly and go through it. So that was nice. And that's like a little bit of reasoning on why that's actually better than mine. So I need to limit the width and then just center it. The other thing was the headings. Heading 1, I realized I'm using heading 2s for all of my pages, so I need to adjust that. Am I using? Yeah, I think this is heading 2 as well. And then the other ones are going to be heading 2. For the ones that are heading 2, I like the way that she had it underlined. So I was experimenting with that here. So I need to change how long the underline is. And yeah, change the font maybe. I don't know if she uses Arial. Change the color of the font. And then for links, I need to come up with something. I don't know if I want to use the original color, because right now it's cached, right? Cached. So it's purple, but it is originally blue, but I don't know if I like the blue. So I don't know if I'll use her color. Might use it. Yeah, and the spacing between the sections actually makes it a little bit more digestible. And I'm still undecided on, because some of these, for example, no, actually, so now when the text looks like this, it's not that bad, but when it's like this, it looks very clunky. So maybe just adding space between each project. Yeah, like hers has a little bit more space between each line, each item in the list. And then with smaller text, easier to digest. And yeah, so those are like the major changes. As far as everything else, I don't know if I should do, kind of like the way this looks for now. Hers, she uses like buttons. Might update it. For now, we'll use this. So anyways, let's see. Or inspect. No, it's not working. So I can't see, it's a div, but I can't see the, or maybe there is none. It's like dark on dark. Oh, okay, this is better. You're hovering on. So maybe this is, okay, maybe this. Yes, this is 716 pixels, and I'm pretty sure I saw that it's set that way. Where would it be? Maybe this one. Font size. Max width of what? I think I'm missing out on something. And minimum width. Oh, yeah, so if the window's less than 700, something else happens. Oh, content. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Content width. Okay, so I think this is what sets it. Right? Oh, what did we just see? Yeah, so that's what set it. And hers is in root, so yeah, that was something else that's nice. Okay, so actually maybe we just copy this. The content with and she has this all under root, just at the very top. And let's actually do that for our nav bar. Nav bar color. Let me get rid of pesticide. How do I? And let's see. So font color. So let's try her colored font. Link. Where is link? Light yellow. Then we'll experiment with her border radius, border color, with her color palette. No, actually, let's do it after the fonts. And then the link. This is color for links. Oh, and then hover. So actually, let's do both of these. And then indigo muted. Font size. Oh yeah, so these are all important. Yeah, so that made it look a little bit more like hers. Yeah, it makes it easier to read. Okay, but I think, let's see. Background. Oh, I see. Okay. And let's see what else. So let's inspect this paragraph. Yeah, so we can see after the paragraph there's padding, margin. Line heights, margin. Okay, so this is a margin between paragraphs. Margin top, none. Let's just add it to mine, but I'll need to adjust it. P. And then if I make her yeah, I don't think the text gets smaller as the window gets smaller. It stays the same size. And about me, but the headings, yeah, the headings do though. Wait, do they? Font size. Font size. Let's cross out like this. If the minimum width, but what if it's smaller? If it's large, it's 1.1 REM. Oh, okay. 1 REM. Gotcha. And then how do we comments? 1.1 REM if larger than 700 pixels, and we have 1 REM. This is for P. Let's do like some pseudocode. And then base font size is 16. Wait, REM. It's 16 pixels. Because I think REM is relative to font size 16 pixels. REM is relative to the specified font size. So 1.1 is 1.1 times 16, I think. And when it's large, letter spacing. What is letter spacing? So are they saying the letters are closer together when the page is larger? I'll leave that out for now. Not too important. And then headings. Headings was the next one. Inspect. So font 1, or heading 1 is 3 REM. Over 700, right, 700. 3 REM. And if it's less than 700, HTML. Why is there more than one heading 1? And if it's smaller than 700, it's, wait, font weight doesn't change, line height doesn't change, margin doesn't change. Okay, so these we can keep. Font weight, line height, yeah. If under is 2.2 REM. And then inspecting this, we have heading 2 font size 1.7, make it larger, 2. Heading 2. REM if over 700 pixels. So let's just do that to make it more concise. Because nothing else changed. Wait. Yeah, nothing else changed. Everything else is good. Okay, this is not gonna be fun. This is the width of the... Yeah, this is the width. So the other thing is just changing the width too. Oh, okay. Wait, we had this written down somewhere. The max width was like 700. See, this is why it's important to take notes the first time around. I don't remember. Div container. Wait, this. So there's some margin. But is that a percentage? 16. So even as it gets smaller, there's always 16 pixels. Okay. And we know. Where would this go? Div container. For body, we have pixels left and right. $32 larger. $32 larger. And then the rest, which is margin, is taken up, I think, as a percentage. Oh, yeah. Okay, we wrote this. Content width. Which is this. Okay, yeah, let's make this max. 716. Huh. Content width. 1632 plus 32. Oh, is it because... Yeah, that might be. So it's 780. Then there's padding that takes away 64. So what's left is 780 minus 64, I think is 716. Yeah. And okay, so that's enough to work with. I'm gonna take a short break. I'm just mentally resisting this. Alright, so let's get this done. Yeah, so I prefer it to be emotional is C body H1. And emotional, environmental, intellectual, life, ops, yeah, I need to fix these, but come back to those. Occupational. Okay. Yeah, so now it looks like it's kind of messed up. So let's fix it. And first things first, we have the root with all the variables. And then how do we do this? How should we organize our code? Let's have HTML, whatever's needed for that, whatever's needed for H1, H2, and then paragraph. Font size, font weight, line height. Yeah, so this was fine. And let's see. Yeah, so these are the same. And base, heading 3, font color bright, border color, and then we have a font no, is it? Oh, color. There we go. And this is dash link, and then a dot, is it hover? A dot hover? Or no, colon. And this is dash dash link hover color. Wait, let's see. Oh, because then the box around it is purple. So mine, let's do something like we're gonna link. UI color palette. Let's look for like a color palette actually that has some life to it, but isn't like too vibrant. This is actually let's see. So this for the nav bar, this for like, or this for the text in the nav bar, and maybe like this color for here. Okay, so I just realized something. Let's not even think about all that. Let's just automate it. So make variables for the nav bar. Where do we do that? We'll just have that as part of the task. So we have, what are going to be variables? Nav background, nav text, footer background, footer text. We have home hero, I think is called, text. And then we have heading 1, heading 2, paragraph text, yeah, that's basically it. So we'll need to make these variables, and then links, of course, links. Link cover. Okay, so we have link cover. Yeah, links. Let's make the distinction. And nav hover. Footer, we don't want to change text there. Okay. So I guess, where do we go from here? Let's do the meat and bones. font size 60 pixels, so that's there. And paragraph. So how do we do this part? Media screen and right? Is that the right approach? And then the other option would be and the max width is 700 pixels. And then actually there's some things that remain invariable. Yeah. So that's changes that we'll have to make. Here, this will be variable, so we want this here. Commented. Link hover color. So these two we need to decide. These we are not going to go with. Font color base muted. Heading H2, H1, and need to change. No, I'll just do that as is base. Main background color. This was mine, and where do I put content with? Content. Okay, so let's see what else. Come back to that. What am I doing? So let's close root, and we have everything. Right, I have it twice. So just delete everything here. Paragraph, move it up. What am I doing? And then here, okay, this one I'll scroll down. So body.
One thing there is no doubt. One thing for sure.
I'll keep body. No, actually, I don't want to move body right now. Heading 1.
I've got you on my mind.
And then footer,
Girl, you are so
paragraph A,
kill me
then
with
footer,
those eyes, knock me out with that smile.
and that's responsive adjustments. This is all for the area pages. This is body.
Free man. You had me at first glance.
Okay, let's see how crazy it looks.
And I'm alright with that.
Okay, how do we change the width? Width
One thing there is
is, oh, okay. So
one thing for sure, girl.
for mine, everything is within this.
From the crowd.
So after all that, or even right after HTML, makes better sense. Body. And we have width, we have
Something about the way you move.
content width.
The way you do that thing that you do, yeah. When
Right.
you walk into a room, everyone notices you, yeah. The effect
This
you
should be
have
centered.
quite profound.
Margin.
For sure, you
Auto.
stand out from the crowd, yeah.
And
You stand out from the crowd.
to replace it in another div.
You stand out from the crowd.
Where's this used? That's for the footer. Body. What if it did white? Okay, that's better. But let's see. I think I'll make it white, but then I'll just make the footer overlap it. I'll leave it white, yeah. But then I need to change the footer and the text. So that's good. Makes it a lot more readable. And the other thing, I didn't like how far spaced it was. This is body. Font family. I'll take this out. Okay. So we're starting to change things. Font size. This we'll take out. Oh. What if we... Yeah, it's probably important to keep. And background color, white, HTML. So actually, let's move this here. So everything is white. And bodies width is the width of everything in the page. Okay. Wait, what am I doing wrong? Because hers mine overflows. And initially I thought it was because her minimum pixel size was 560, but even then it can get smaller than that. This container has a max width. I see. So it's max width. Margin left, margin right. Oh, okay. So the one thing I did differently was, let's update ours. Huh, I thought I saw body. Okay, so margin left, margin right, auto. Okay, and then the other thing was max width. So what does that look like now? Oh, perfect. And if we inspect, nice. So the overflow is taken care of. And then in HTML, I think we should have the font family dash dash font family base. Font family base. But I think even before font, we have background. We just have a space. Yeah, that looks nice. Font size is okay for now. Well, not okay, I didn't adjust it, but looks. Font family looks good. is about this. Why is it overlapping? Position is, I think it has to do with the position. Or the text behind it, the position of that paragraph. We did something. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know HTML enough. I might change it somewhere else. H1. Huh. Maybe it's not that. Oh, is that what it was? Gotcha. Gotcha. So I did something that you shouldn't do. And where's our home? Index. Here we should have like ID equals I think hero might be the appropriate term, but I don't know HTML enough to know if I'd be using that incorrectly. So we'll do dot descriptor words and then just copy this, undo this, and take this out for heading ones. Okay, so that should, oh, what happened? I did something wrong. Yes, that looks better, but what did I do here? Descriptive words. Oh, duh. There we go. Oh, that looks better too now. Oh, but yeah, this is a little off though. Padding, oh, I manually, okay. Padding, I guess top and bottom. Maybe like 20 pixels. That's better. I'm gonna push this, I'm kind of losing my train of thought. Push. Okay. I think you should only push stable versions, right? But I just want to save all my progress. That looks better. Where's my mind at? Where's my mind at? Oh, okay. So the text, font size. Get rid of this everywhere.
I woke up this morning, my woman was gone. She left me a letter, said she won't be long.
Okay.
You better come on out my bedroom.
And
You can't keep loving me, your other man.
okay, so paragraph. Here we'll have, okay, so if it's larger, that'll be default. Line height, margin, font size. (1.1) REM. That was paragraphs. Huh. Wait, did it get bigger?
She don't try to hide. You better come on out my bedroom.
It might have.
You can't keep loving me, your other man.
Yeah, it's getting bigger. Okay. Yeah, and it's more readable as well. So that's what matters. That's that one. And let's, okay, so this is not default stuff. So I'll have this over here. It'll be customization. So this would be like home page. And where is my mind? Oh, right. Okay, now heading 1. So here we have fits over, font size, we have 3. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then font weight, I kind of bloated that. 700. How do I feel about it? We'll leave it at 750. Yeah, we'll leave it at 750 for now. Font weight is done. Margin, we already have 0. REM. And then line height, yeah. What did that do? Oh, oh, okay, I think it overrides my if we do that, but if I do this, gotcha. Yeah, I think line height seems like a better way to say it. Wait, what? Line height of 2 is good. And then 4. Do we need padding? Does that make sense to use? I mean, it has some padding right now. We should probably add that. Okay, where's my mind at? Where is my mind at? Oh, okay. Heading 2. Here we go. Let's copy all of this and paste it. Get rid of this comment. Let's see how that looks. What happened? Border bottom. Border, oh, okay. Border color, so let's specify that. Border color, we'll do gray. Nice. No, this one would be right here. Okay, there we go. Border color. Color is font. Family. This I'll get rid of. And then we need this. Actually, this one's gonna be heading 2. And then, oh, I don't know if we specified it. Oh, we do have it there, so I'll just specify for now. Black. Yeah, that's pretty good. But, I mean, is my text slightly smaller than hers? Size. 1 REM. Yeah, 1 REM. Of what though? No. Does it change anything if I do? I don't know if I understand REM correctly. Oh yeah. So if I did 30. Yeah, that, okay, I gotcha. I think 18 pixels is good. But then heading 1, it's kind of too big. That's better. Wait. Oh, okay. So what's happening here? This is a paragraph. But what about this? Why does the list seem like it has a different size? 18 pics. Yeah, gotcha. There we go. And now that I fixed that, does it make sense to go back to for now? I'll keep it at 17. I might make it larger, might make it slightly smaller, but we'll see. No, it's actually pretty good for now. I do need to make these adjustments, so. Okay, so back to focus, H2. Copied everything there. Font family. And font weight, margin, padding bottom, yeah. So then the only thing that I should add is here. I want to mention the body. This body. I want it to have the max width, and then I want padding, top, bottom, left, right, 0. And then this is like 32 pics. Well, let's say like 100. Why not? I'm not sure. And if we make it smaller, there's still some padding there. I'll leave it as is for now. Right now it's not bad when it gets smaller. My main concern was it'd be touching the edges when it gets smaller. But I mean, that's appropriate, what it has right now. Yeah, that's fine. So for now I'll leave it, but I might have to make those changes in the future. I think I have another setting that's overriding it. And then all of this I need to set up. Yeah, I'll just try like clean code below. And so if we have a max or a width below 700 paragraph, we want font size to be 1 rem, and rem if it's not the typical one. Where is it? Font size. Wait. Huh. If it's smaller than this, let's do 1.5. Actually, is it 1.7? Heading 1, 2.5. Oh. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, 2.2 is good. Yeah, I was just confused. Okay. That one's good. Heading 2 is font size. Why isn't this doing anything? 0.9. Oh, I gotcha. What was it before? It was 2. 1.7. Okay, that makes sense. You can see the change here. Wait. Yeah, it's getting bigger. I'm confused. What am I doing wrong? Heading 2. Font size for heading 2 is 2. 1.7. 2.5. 2.2. Where else is... I don't know. I think it'll work out. Inspect. Actually, let's inspect it. So right now it's 2.2. And Now it's 2.5. Now 2.2 right now. Oh wait, am I? And max width. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but now I don't like how bold it looks. Heading 1. And heading 2. Let's do 600. Current efforts, future efforts, something like that. And then heading 2 is kind of large. Size. Font size. Let's do 1.9 or 1.7. No, 1.8. Yeah, that's fine for now. And then the other thing that I wanted to fix before I go to sleep, there's some weird thing. Still need to clean up all this other code. What is it, like 300? Like 200 lines of code. But top right, left. Huh. Actually, should clean this up too. Margin is on the outside. So margin left and margin right. It's going to be 0. What am I doing? 0. Auto. No, it's not 100. Let's see. Inspect. Margin bottom. It's not working out as I expected to. Oh, gotcha. Margins on the outside. Padding's on the inside. Let's see. I think I'm gonna ask Chat GPT. How can I get the padding of my footer take up the rest of the screen? Does not Yeah, we need to make some changes actually. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, might need ChatGPT's help to just do this a lot more quickly. I'll upload this as is. Then I'll start making changes tomorrow. Alright, see you tomorrow.